Welcome in to another episode of Papa's Playoffs Podcast. Except it's not just any episode. It's the Game Day Podcast.
Pre-game with the boys.
All day.
And Zach's back!
Zach's back.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Zach.
Hello, Caleb.
Caleb's here. Nick's here.
Hello.
And I'm here. My name is Ethan. Today is a national holiday of sorts. The Volunteers take on the Florida Gators,
National Hollow Week.
and we are bringing it to you. Not really, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about college football, all things college football. We have a college football on right here.
Oh no. This is bad. This
Oh,
is bad.
they
news.
scored. Well, let's get right into it, boys. We're going to do some matchup previews. I tried to pick later games. And the first one on the list is South Carolina, Georgia.
Let's lock it in. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, Georgia was a 27.5 point favorite, and South Carolina just scored on their first drive. So it's 7-0, South Carolina. I was gonna take the spread. I was gonna take Georgia to win by more than 27.5, but probably not gonna do that anymore.
They will cover. Or no, they won't cover, but they will win.
Right. That's
that's-
most likely.
That's how I'm sitting. Spencer Rattler. Hate that guy. Hate Shane Beamer.
Why do you hate Shane Beamer?
Have you ever seen him?
I don't know what he looks like, but I've heard him like interviewed.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Oh,
Plus, they beat us last year.
yeah.
Ruined-
You're a little biased.
Well, no, I actually don't like him anyway, just because of how he is. But that definitely didn't help.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard a lot of people like Beamer.
Yeah, to each their own.
I'm not a big Rattler fan.
He's getting his first loss of the season this year, though, or this today, right now.
They lost to North Carolina week 1.
Make it two.
Make it 2.
Two.
Make it 2.
Go Heels, Heels
Caleb,
up.
Caleb, who's your pick?
Definitely Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to cover, but they're definitely winning based upon what I just saw behind me.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get this started before the game started, but we didn't quite make it in time.
We're cheating, but sorry.
Dog piss. Oh, didn't allow us to start early.
Oh
so
yeah.
it happens.
Ethan's beautiful dog Goose had a urinal accident.
The Goosenheimer.
The Goosenheimer. Yes.
He's been dealt with appropriately. He knows not to pee in my house anymore, but
Yep.
I bet he'll do it again today.
He did try his hand in scat art, though, so
Yeah.
you got to give him props for that.
Yeah, what's the art called?
Oh yeah.
Triangles and stuff.
Well, just the one we
Abstract.
talked about with West, yeah.
He's doing abstract on my hardwood, bro. With his pee. Zach, who you got in this game?
You know, I'm going to go for South Carolina.
Wow. Oh
Way to be different.
yeah.
Underdog.
I think he's just picking it to pick it.
The dog.
What's your basis on this one?
Well, they did just score their first drive.
True.
True.
Now, I know football is a very, viscous game. It could go either way all the time.
Viscous.
But, you know what? I'm just going to go with the old fighters,
Just to go for the underdog.
Yeah, just go for the underdog.
The Fighting Cocks.
Yeah, exactly. That, right.
Zach's a huge cock fan, whereas we
Right.
are big bulldog fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly this guy.
This guy.
Hello.
I
I will say I don't remember exactly what year it is, but South Carolina finished 3-8 that year or 3-9, and one of their wins was against a good Georgia team.
Who's this little 87? Little nugget?
Yeah, man.
Little short and fat.
Yeah.
Little stocky fat dude.
Yeah, he's a receiver, but he looks like a running.
And he's quick too.
Yeah.
I like him.
Little dude.
See, I pay a lot of attention to recruiting, so I know a lot of these guys. Of course, I don't like Georgia. I don't hate Georgia, but I like watching Georgia.
Well, I will say we got Dejan Edwards back. I know you know who that is.
Yeah.
And he's our best runner. Yeah, A Mims is the guy you're talking about. I think it's Amarius.
Oh, Amarius Mims?
Yeah.
No, he's an offensive lineman.
Wait,
that guy's a
what am I talking
receiver.
about? Yeah,
Amarius Mims is an offensive lineman.
that's who I was thinking. That
Yeah.
he's a short little stocky fella. There's Dejan.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there's Mims. Hello.
What I was saying was Georgia did give up a game to a bad South Carolina team like 2017 or 2018, and it can ruin their
It
whole season.
happens.
So
Happens to everybody.
Did it happen again?
happened to Tennessee last
Happened
year.
to me last year. So
Yeah.
okay, so 3-1 Georgia there. Next game, North Carolina, Minnesota just got underway.
Mm,
What's
what's the spread? Do we know the spread?
I know
Well,
the score. I couldn't tell you actually. Forget it.
I'm definitely taking North Carolina. They look like a much better team than they looked last year.
Drake May.
Yeah, well, May isn't even having to play as well because the rest of the team is actually picking it up. So
Yeah,
taking North Carolina.
it's 7-0 Carolina right now.
Math checks out.
Yep, they've got a good team. Mac Brown, Hookville native. I've met him. Highlight. Very cool. I'm going with North Carolina. Who's Minnesota's coach? PJ Fleck. That guy is weird. He wears a certain type of clothes every week on the sideline. PJ Fleck.
Let's look him up.
He's bald.
Wild.
Images. Yeah, he always wears a tie and like a weird quarter zip. Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
So
It's
not
pretty cute.
He
Yeah,
looks like a villain.
yeah. He's a handsome little lad.
Just he's
Bald. Yeah, he's a handsome little lad, but just a little different.
Hey, some of the most influential men in the world are
But
bald.
Minnesota don't really play football, right?
AKA
no,
Papa.
they've had good teams in the past. Shout out to Antoine Winfield Jr.
How many games he win?
Minnesota. They did good.
Did they?
His last year, yeah, they were like
The last time I remember them being good was Rashad Bateman.
that was with Winfield. They were both on the same team.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they were good. Anyways, Caleb, who are you picking and thoughts on Drake May? The
North
quarterback.
Carolina.
Okay.
And I think Drake this year is going to do pretty good. I think he started off all right. I think it's going to get a lot better throughout the season, personally.
I definitely agree with that. He's only thrown 2 touchdowns in the first 2 games, so you got to pick it up.
Similar to Joe. Okay. Zach?
I'll stick with the Carolinas.
Okay.
I'll stick with them. And the other guy, no feelings any particular way. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's brave.
That
About
figures.
Drake May?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That figures.
Yeah.
Adds up. Understandable.
Facts, right?
All the math is checking
Okay, so we're all North Carolina there.
Yeah.
easily.
Virginia Tech, Rutgers, Scarlet Knights. Where's Rutgers, Caleb?
Well, I'll tell you what, son. I have no idea.
That's all right.
That also checks out.
Because who would? Zach, where's Rutgers?
I know it's northern, right?
Maybe.
Isn't it?
Maybe.
Rutgers. Is it Pennsylvania?
Nope.
Dang it.
Nick?
Yeah, it is northern, but I couldn't tell you.
New Jersey.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like him.
I knew
Yeah.
it was up there.
Their head coach, Greg Schiano.
Oh yeah, he was a former head
Infamous.
coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He sucked.
Former head coach of the Vols for a
Oh
day.
yeah, that's also true.
Till he got cut off by the fan base.
Yeah,
Who we
was
going with,
weird.
gentlemen?
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia Tech and Rutgers really don't care.
Yeah. But you know what? I picked it because it's a decent little game. They'll probably play a close game. That's what I figure.
I'm gonna go Virginia Tech.
Fair enough.
Just
Inner
kidding.
Sandman.
Yep.
I'm going to go Rutgers. And they're already up 7-0. That's not why I'm picking them. I'd already pre-planned to pick Rutgers.
Likely days.
I like that Big Ten defense. Isaiah Pacheco's from Rutgers. I think.
Big Pacheco fans.
No.
Mm.
Mostly because I don't know him. I'm going with Virginia because based upon all my research, I hate New Jersey.
Now that is true, brother.
Valid point.
Great pick.
That's just you got to do your research sometimes.
Come on, Carson. Oh.
Yikes.
All right, Zach.
This is not looking good for me.
I'm always gonna go with the northern team, so Rutgers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Closer to Mongolia.
Also, we have a Mongolian sauce today,
Yes, we do.
made by Zach.
We do.
Yep.
You guys
Mongolian
want? We
wings.
could,
Taste test it on the
taste it
live.
Yeah, just rate it.
We'll
Go ahead
have
and
to
get
do-
that going. I'll get the next matchup rolling.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get that.
Does it taste
Um,
that soft?
I mean,
Gotta have it
yeah.
on the
Yeah, we
wings
just
later.
gotta.
We don't have wings
The
to
chicken is
do
raw,
it.
friend.
Oh, I know. I'm saying
You
like
wanna
later
use
we'll have to
the
hop
scoop
back on and do a little taste
Oh,
test.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know about hop back on, but yeah, on the wings for sure.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we got the eat
So
it.
we're 2-2 on that one. Interesting. Now
Excuse me.
this next one, in my opinion, is the matchup of the day. BYU Cougars and Arkansas Razorbacks.
Arkansas is beating down
You
BYU.
think?
I think so.
And I think it's going to be a close one.
I think they're beating them down.
I think it's going to be a close one.
I also agree it would be close, but you gotta go with them, the Hogs. So I'm going with that. The
Yeah.
Hog Riders.
I'm going Hogs as well. SEC, they're going to be bigger. They're going to be better. Beating down the Cougars.
Yeah, KJ Jefferson has looked all right. So if the rest of the team can step up, they'll destroy.
How about you, Zach? BYU or Arkansas?
Arkansas.
No one can
Arkansas.
hear you. You gotta get this.
I was just going to say it
He's just
for
gonna
him.
say it. All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he didn't have anything to say.
Arkansas. Shout
Yeah.
out to you, Max.
The Hog Riders.
Yeah, so they got a good quarterback, good running back, Raheem Sanders.
We got a good offense.
Good offense, yep. Next one. This is another great one. These teams played last year. Pitt and West Virginia.
Honestly, I don't know who Pitt has anymore. We watched the Pitt Tennessee game last year,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a Banacanda, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Anaconda.
yeah, he looked awesome in college.
Elijah Cansey.
Yeah. Oh, and Kalijah Cansey, Buccaneer, who was also a beast. So, and now they're gone. So I don't really know much, but I'll take Pitt because I have faith. They've been good for a few years. Hopefully, they've been recruiting well
Yeah.
and carrying that on for them.
Yep. I as well. I'm going with Pitt for no particular reason. We played them last year and the year before, so I got to know Pitt a little bit.
Split it 1-1.
Yeah, I like Pitt. So
I don't know either of these teams well at all, but I'm gonna go with Pitt because I like Pittsburgh. So it's that simple.
Northern team.
so Pitt or West Virginia, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I was gonna say West Virginia's school actually might be high because Pittsburgh's South Pennsylvania, right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Whatever. No, they share the Steelers Stadium.
Oh,
Pitt, yeah, they share.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
Okay,
Yeah, they share the Steelers
I'm
Stadium.
pretty sure. I think Pittsburgh is like kind of southern
Couldn't
Pennsylvania.
tell you, man.
Zach, look that up.
Here's something interesting.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett played at Pitt,
Love him.
got drafted by the Steelers
Also Pitt.
in the same facility
I love that.
throughout college and pro. Isn't
I
that?
love it.
I mean, how many times does that happen?
James Conner.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah,
It's pretty neat, huh?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, wild stuff.
his family overjoyed.
Yes, they did.
They are ripping off their garments.
Which good for him because the cancer deal. We all love ourselves some James Conner.
Now we're getting personal
Whoa.
with these next lock-in.
Okay,
Is this it?
Yep.
this is it. Matchup of the day. The headliner. I think the best matchup is RQ BYU, but that's just me personally. Headliner, Florida Tennessee. I wonder who the heck we're picking.
Yeah, I wonder.
Wow. No, we need to give score predictions on this one. Since
What's the spread
if
now?
you're looking at the video, I think they were a 6.5.
I think it changed.
Okay. Well, if you're watching video, you know exactly what's about to go down. But I want to ask Ethan, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Figured
I'm pretty freaking nervous.
we
We haven't beaten Florida in the swamp in 20 years.
that is right.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
in Florida?
Yep.
It's in Florida. The spread is 5.5 now.
Also, it's trending towards Florida, and I've been hearing analysts they're picking this game as an upset, like a lot.
Except for Dan Mullen.
He didn't.
No, he said Tennessee's going to do it.
Good. I mean, I think people are just wanting an upset at this point.
Yeah, people want to pick up.
Graham Mertz, Florida quarterback, it's not it.
He's never been it. I don't know why everyone thought he was going to be good this
I
year.
know he's not good.
Tell you what, Florida's defense this whole year, always just started, but it's been doing pretty good. Whereas the Vols have been doing really good offense. So that's why I feel like the battle between these two is going to be, I don't know, it's kind of a toss up. I mean, to be 100% honest, I think the Vols got what it takes. They got all the ingredients of the sandwich. They just need to put together the sandwich. They need to put it together, put the sauce on, they need to cut it in half and take a bite. They got all the ingredients right for it.
They do.
Throw it correctly and hit him in the chest.
What's
That-
happening?
That don't get you hyped up.
Why are you on the
I
floor?
don't know what does.
Man, if we took a picture of what that was right there, that's
Just walk past. It would be much less weird if you just walked through
Caroline's
liquid.
getting video of what's happening on set.
Just walk.
This is a professional podcast set. Thank you. All right.
very professional.
Oh.
So my score prediction for the game, I was also asking a couple of the other fellas earlier. I think Cameron said, what did he say? 34-20. But my score prediction, I think it's close. I'm picking 31-27 Tennessee.
Hmm.
I think it's close game because it's in the swamp. This is going to be probably the craziest environment Joe Milton has ever even played in. Night game in the swamp. He's starting. Maybe not played in because he played in that Ole Miss game at the end that we were at, but he's starting this game. So he's gonna have to play good.
Everyone wants to talk noise on Joe, and I'm not going to have that because he proved all he needed to prove last year.
Against Clemson.
He handled Vanderbilt with ease. He beat Clemson handily. Of course, our defense helped him, but our defense is going to help him this time. The best part of our team is the defensive line, and the weakest part of Florida's team is the offensive line. And the battle is won in the trenches. And we are going to embarrass, completely, utterly mutilate, destroy, have our way with.
Mm. Mm.
We are going to obliterate the Florida Gators tonight.
Wow.
Score prediction 28-41.
Oh, I hope so.
They aren't moving the ball. Remember the Titans, right? They don't gain another yard. We blitz all night. And then they will remember the night they played the Titans.
Mm.
And that's the Vols tonight. I mean, I'm saying James Pierce has 2 sacks plus.
Big O.
And that's just
About Big O.
Big O's going to just absolutely wreak havoc.
And Beasley too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. 41-28. Vols dub.
I hope that's the case.
My grandma just called.
My brother called earlier too.
Grandma, hello.
I'll call him back after.
She almost sensed it what you were feeling there.
Hi, grandma.
All right, Caleb, give it to us. Analysis plus score prediction.
Like I already said, I think the Bulls got everything they need. They got every single ingredient. They even got ingredient. They got the boar's head cheese. They got the boar's head meat.
That expensive stuff.
They got the Grey Poupon. They got all of it.
Artisan bread, baby.
Now, and you've seen this before. You've seen this.
They got
in
the
college football.
gabagool.
They kind of get into the season, and they're just not jiving just right, and then they just click in. That's what I think is happening tonight. I think they got all the ingredients just right. They just gotta click it in just right.
That's it,
And I think that's gonna be tonight.
That's
I
it.
think it's gonna be tonight. I think they are going to absolutely put into submission Florida. They're going to prostrate themselves. That's my prediction right there.
Score.
Did Blood just
Score.
piss?
No.
Oh.
No, he didn't. What's the score?
My bad.
38-26 balls.
Let's go. That's a 12-point dub. Double
I
the
mean,
spread there.
That's my prediction right there.
Well, you know we're going to get a garbage time touchdown if we're up.
Hope so.
Hope people don't let off the gas, especially against Florida.
He wants to cover, or he doesn't want Florida to cover.
He wants to embarrass Florida,
Yeah, he does.
They've been throwing a lot. Vols have been a running team this season.
and we need
And
to.
guess what? And guess what? Keep doing that.
Yep.
And then hit them in the chest.
Bingo.
And that's
Yeah,
all we need.
they are. Yes, they're
Let the run play into the pass.
Yeah.
Before we were a pass first. Now we are a run first.
Yeah.
Let it open up the deep ball.
How do you fight
And-
against a team that has great defense? That right there. That's what you do.
Yes, I totally agree with that. I'm expecting a deep bomb to Keaton, at least one, and I'm expecting Brew to feast. I think Brew's gonna feast.
Well,
tonight.
Brew's a man,
Exactly.
and he's gonna show his man.
Because we're gonna be running, and then we're gonna be, I think, a lot of bootleg play actions right to Brew.
And Jalen Wright will
Yeah.
embarrass. He will embarrass your best linebacker, and you guarantee he'll do it to Florida because it's personal.
Oh, they made it. They made it. What?
Personal.
All right.
Zach.
Well, as you all know, I'm not as versed in the sports world as you guys are. And
Yeah, hey.
so I'm not going to have some big long-winded thing because I'll be talking out of, parts unknown. So what I can say is that I do trust what you're saying about it. But I'm going to play a little bit more on the conservative side because also in the swamp.
Rivalry game.
and the
That's
thing.
yeah.
So I'm going to say 31-24 Vols.
That's completely fair.
That is very
That's
fair.
beautiful.
Probably the
So,
best. I bet when we look back, yours will be the closest.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm going to say.
And you're right with me, but I have Florida making an extra field goal. I have them at 27. So
Josh Heupel does not care about the last 20 years.
oh yeah.
It means nothing to him, and it's time we turn this whole thing around. And it all happens tonight.
Yep.
If we beat Florida tonight, we have broken the curse, and we don't lose to them anymore.
It's an entirely new era because they did it to Bama last year. They beat them, and then they win
Yeah.
in the swamp this year.
And I'm not saying we got to beat Bama this year.
Right, exactly.
We got to beat Georgia, nothing like
But they
that.
need to win this.
But we need to, if we're playing a Florida team that's bad,
Yeah.
we need to handle them like they're a bad team. And we're coming off last week, we're a wounded animal. We won, but it was ugly, and everyone knows it. We are a wounded animal, and you do not want to play a wounded animal.
You know what Amble does when
And
it's back into a
especially-
corner?
Yeah.
You want to know what it does?
Yeah, tell me.
It unleashes the unholy power of every fiber of its muscles.
Yeah.
It goes ape on you.
Yeah.
It takes you down.
Yeah.
It makes you prostrate yourself.
Yes. Especially a blue tick hound. You do not want to mess with a hurt blue tick hound
Named Smokey.
named Smokey.
Smokey's gonna dominate you.
What is it, an alligator?
I saw a video the other day of an
Ow.
alligator dead in the
Right?
water.
Is it Al? It's Al.
That's what we're doing to that alligator.
You know what? I like eating alligator. You ever
too.
had gator bites?
Yeah.
Oh,
Delicious.
Gator tacos.
Yeah.
Give it.
Oh.
Delicious.
Okay,
Tastes
boys.
good.
There's our predictions. We got a few talking points we can hit
Wait,
on.
we didn't talk about Colorado State.
I took it off.
I mean,
What do you want to say? Who do you think's going to win?
I want to say I was not a believer in Colorado at the beginning of the season, but now look at me.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hat, wearing sunglasses inside while I'm talking to other men, which
That puts you on something.
some other men I guess weren't raised that way. Some others were raised to take their hat and sunglasses off. But you know what? Dion don't care.
Nope.
And you know what they did? They made it personal.
Yep.
So I'm heavy on Colorado now, and I will say I wasn't. I'm gonna admit I was not before the season,
Yeah.
and now I actually am. I believe in it.
I'm the same way with Dion. I didn't like Dion entering the season because he
Yep.
was pompous and everything. But
And they were 1-11 last year, and then they came in acting all bad.
yeah, but he's done some things to really turn that around, and he seems like a decent dude. And yeah, he is a bit pompous sometimes, but
I feel like it's turned into more of
Aren't we
hype.
that's him.
It's
right?
hype now.
Yeah, that's him. He's
Yeah.
pompous.
And
anyway.
his
He's a
nickname,
corner.
his nickname is Prime Time.
Right. He's
Yeah.
full of himself a little bit, but he knows when to bring in the humility.
He knows it. I really like his two sons play for him, Shadur and Shiloh, and they were asking Shadur about the other coach talking smack to his dad, his head coach, and Shadur, I liked it because he was like, he even knew, he's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
He's like, why would you talk smack?
He's a
to
cornerback.
Prime Time.
You
He's
don't
like,
talk
they messed
smack
up.
to cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Cornerbacks talk the most mouth on the field.
Yep. And he's one of the few that could back it up always.
Yeah. So mistake by that guy.
I'm excited. I do want Colorado to obliterate them.
Let's see if it started yet.
Yeah, I don't know what time that game
In case it wasn't shown by a Harmson agree.
Yes. Yeah.
Caleb's thumbs
Zach?
up are for you.
Yep.
You Colorado or State?
Colorado.
9 p.m.
Yes, late game. Yeah, I mean it's West Coast.
Wow. All right. Well, that's great.
So we can watch that after the Vols
Yeah.
destroy Florida.
That's great.
I want Sanders to lather them down like butter. That's what I want.
Oh, also, I mean Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's one
You
of the
think he's
points.
going to play both ways in the NFL?
No.
So this guy, Travis Hunter, plays receiver and cornerback for Colorado, and
Unheard of.
he's
No one
just
does that.
an athlete. He's a beast. He's awesome.
He was the number one player in the country 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore. Yeah. So,
But
wow.
yeah, he plays both ways.
And dominates.
Yeah.
Both ways.
So how good is he?
Very. He's a first round draft pick for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know him that much, but based upon what you just said there, that sounds pretty
Pretty enticing, huh?
yeah, that sounds like a man.
I mean,
there.
he could literally be the next Deion Sanders.
He's gonna play corner in the NFL.
Exactly, and some receiver and kick returner.
I don't think so.
I think he will play some.
No one does that anymore.
Right, but I think
I just
he will.
don't. Yeah, that'd be cool if he did. I would like it, but
I really think he'll be the next.
if you're asking for my honest opinion, I don't think so.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to play both ways in the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be a good enough corner with his the length and the speed that he has. He's fine.
And his confidence. You need confidence to play cornerback.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and being with Dion really helped that. So, Alabama. Alabama is what 1-1 with their one win being against Middle Tennessee, and they got beat by Texas, and I think Texas kind of handled them a little bit. I mean, it was a close game.
I didn't get to watch. I was in New York.
What was
What
the
was the
final
score?
score? Yeah, I'm gonna look at that, but I don't think it was. Can't remember.
So I'm gonna be honest. I hate Bama. So
Well,
I,
yeah,
just, I really
I mean,
hope.
yeah, same
He
here.
hates Bama.
well, they're
I
losing
really-
right now.
Are they?
Bama's losing right now.
0-3 against South Florida Bulls.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Shout out Alex Golish, offensive coordinator at Tennessee last year, the year
His
before,
head coach.
of the University of South Florida. Shout out West. His team that he started with in the NCAA 14 dynasty. That's pretty neat. They're losing right now, 0-3. So obviously
Deep
that's
cut right
6
there.
minutes in to the first quarter. So that's going to change, but wild.
I love the Jalen Milroe hype from Bama fans to begin the season.
Nah, he ain't that good.
He's not good. And they were saying he's better than Joe Milton. Like I saw all over TikTok, Milroe over Milton.
Yeah. So it was
Well,
the score of that
yeesh.
game was 34-24.
Yeah, 10-point victory. That's
Texas scored 21 of their points in the fourth quarter. So Bama, let's see, Bama was up. They were down at halftime. They were down by 7 at halftime, and then they got up a little bit, and then Texas kind of took it away in the fourth quarter. So not super impressive.
Yeah.
And the way it's
Mm-mm.
looking, I don't see why not. I feel like, Tennessee might have a chance against Bama this year again.
which is funny because
I
Bama.
didn't think that would be the case.
Yeah, Bama will probably make win the West because LSU. I mean,
Yeah, LSU pooped the
not
bed.
looking
So.
great. So it'll probably be either whoever makes out of the East, Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama again.
Yeah, so wild stuff. So is the dynasty over? Is my question.
For Alabama,
Yeah.
100%, it's over.
It's over?
I mean, they're going to have some good teams,
Yeah.
but they're not going to be like
So next 5 years, you think they'll win a championship?
one in the next 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I don't think they will. Yeah.
Who do you think is going to take their place? If you could even say someone would take that
Well,
kind of
they've already
dominating
been-
force.
They've already been overthrown.
I'm not talking about
Okay.
overthrown though. I'm saying someone to take that spot of just like crushing everyone in their path constantly.
I mean,
Because you can't. I mean, you hate them, but like
Yeah.
that's what they were for a while.
yeah, they were.
So like, who do you think is going to take the place of that?
I mean,
If someone even will to that same degree.
well, I'll tell you, Georgia's not slowing down anytime soon. I mean, they have Kirby, they have amazing recruiting,
Okay, let me ask you this.
but I don't know if they're going to be on that exact level Bama was on.
How many championships do you think Georgia will win in the next 5 years?
At least one more.
At least one more.
Yeah, and then they're a dynasty. If I think they will be a dynasty. So I'm going to say yes. I do think they will win one more because we got. If it's not this year, we have Dylan Raiola, the number one quarterback, coming in, and we're obviously going to have amazing pieces around him. So
I think college football is changing for the better. I don't think you're going to see as much dynasties as you once did.
100% agree with that. Yes.
I think NIL, um, the movement of the conferences, you are going to have new teams come alive, and you are going to have old teams
okay, well,
simmer back
let me ask
down.
you this: is 2 in a row then worthy of a dynasty because how hard it is to even do that, or do you have to win 3?
I don't think it's a specific number. I think it's a length of time.
Yeah. Okay. So
So I don't
Georgia's been
think,
in the college football playoffs now for 4 years in a row,
yeah.
and I'm sure they'll make it this year because they have a pretty
I
easy
mean,
schedule. Yeah, I mean that's
yeah.
fine.
I think previous years, if you look at all the teams, the 10-point difference used to be 4 teams down. This year, it's about 14, 13 teams down. So what
Yeah.
we have here
You're
is
right.
a bunch of teams that are all about equal. It's insane. It's not like other years. This
This
is
year's looking
not.
really good.
It's not your typical
Why
college
are you
football kind of
spitting
year.
facts right now, bro?
I'm sorry. I just had to tell you this.
Dude, Caleb's spitting
So
heat.
the fact that they lost, does that mean a
Oh my
dynasty is over? I
gosh.
don't know. The way things are done is just different.
I wouldn't say Georgia isn't a dynasty, but I wouldn't be like that's a dynasty.
No.
So I don't I
So
don't
you
know.
think they need to win one more?
Not like I said, if they win this year, well, if they win this year, 3 in a row is
Obviously.
definitely
Well, it's never been done except
yeah,
for
exactly. So that's
what
just
a
like
1940s Minnesota team.
but like think about this. If Dylan Raiola is the next Pat Mahomes and he comes in and he wins.
Which I'm not saying he is. He's
Right.
gonna have to
No,
win.
I'm just giving you a hypothetical here.
Yeah.
He comes in and he wins 2 chips, his junior and senior year.
You were.
Georgia has been.
Hot
No,
bother.
let's say he goes to Nebraska. Let's say he committed to Nebraska. He was so good that he got Nebraska to the playoffs for 2 years. They beat whoever in the national championship game 2 years in a row. Nebraska's not a dynasty.
Right.
They had
'Cause it was
Dylan
just a
Raiola.
2-year run.
Now they're a good team for those 2 years.
Kind of like LSU.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think that's the new college football. The new college football is: do you grab a hold and take a ride on the best player on your team, and just how far can he take you?
USC, Washington,
Caleb Williams,
Oregon.
Vince Young,
Yeah.
Cam Newton.
I mean, that is how it is right now. Caleb Williams, USC, Washington, Michael Penix, and Oregon Bo Nix.
Right.
That's the team.
Yeah.
They're putting the teams on their back.
And the recruiting is going to even out. Georgia has been dominant in the recruiting game, and they're still going to be good. But the defensive lineman on Washington is going to be a lot closer in 5 years to the defensive lineman that Georgia has, as opposed to the one they have now. There's a big gap right now, but NIL, it evens everything out. Money is
Which
the
is
driving
good.
force for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's different. I don't hate it. I don't love it. We'll see how it goes, but I think dynasties as a whole are ending.
Yeah, just kind of
So,
going back to Alabama.
yeah, I'll let you go.
Just real fast back to Alabama. I think the whole idea of saying that just because the game is so different now, I think the idea that we've had of what a dynasty is just different now. I feel like Alabama, kind of similar I was saying before, Alabama has all the ingredients. They have great players. Are they gonna connect together, do great rest of the season? I don't know. I think the idea of a dynasty is just different. I don't think they really are.
That's what
gonna
I mean.
exist
I
in-
think the definition then of a dynasty needs to change.
Yeah, because again, like that's how big of a
Because-
difference there is between
Yeah.
4 teams,
In-
14. That's
in the past too. I feel like it's been like if you win 3 within a good span that close enough, then you're solidified dynasty, and that was kind of the definition. But now, I feel like 2 in a row, while also making the playoffs every year, should be considered a dynasty.
if we're changing the way of how you view what a dynasty is. No, Alabama is not losing the dynasty. But if you're going to keep it to the way you viewed it before,
They need
yeah,
to
I
at
think
least
it's
make
not
that.
the same.
They need to at least make the SEC championship game this year, which
Yeah.
they did not last year.
Yeah, they need that.
Yeah, and
But
again,
Saban's
I hate
only
them, so I don't really care.
Saban's only got a few years left in him, and
And
After that, it's going to be wide open.
and Kirby and Heupel are still going to be going strong.
Well, I don't want to talk too much on Heupel in terms of that yet.
Well, we can talk about Kirby then. Kirby's not going anywhere
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Yeah, Kirby's there to stay. So
He's the highest paid now, I think. Because
He should
Alabama
be.
extended Saban, and he was the highest paid. So Georgia said, "All right, bet."
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's it. One other thing I wanted to hit on. Duke has been a hot topic this year. They beat Clemson in week 1. They won last week. I don't think it was against anybody special. Are they good or is Clemson bad?
Clemson bad.
So is Duke any good at all?
Mm. I don't. They're probably the best they've ever been, I guess.
Fair.
Yeah, but I don't think Clemson is good. So I'll
Yeah.
leave it at that.
And that's all Dabo's fault. So all the
Yeah.
Clemson Dabo lovers can eat that one. If you want NIL and transfer portal, you got to use it. Okay.
Yeah, true.
And if you're not going to use it, college football is going to leave you behind.
Um,
And he's being left behind. So Riley Leonard, I don't think he's that good of a quarterback, to be honest.
is that their wait? That's Duke's,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Well, he's athletic.
Yeah,
right?
he's all right.
So
If you look at his stats for the Clemson game, it's not. Yeah, we'll wrap it up in a few minutes.
well, I was gonna say Mackay Muse, not Mims, but Mackay Muse is the number 87
Oh, yeah,
receiver for
Muse.
Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's a nice little fella. I like him.
Yeah, he had a really long touchdown the first week.
Yeah, so this Riley Leonard,
Yeah, I saw him, and
Strong
then he was like, he didn't finish his schoolwork, and he was
that
like,
was funny. Like that.
sorry about it because they had just beat Clemson,
Yeah.
which is a huge victory for Duke football.
Yeah, so pretty neat. But I like him. I think he's a cool guy, but he's not that. I don't think he's that good.
Bit check. What's
Sick.
up, boys? I like the green jacket, even
Thanks.
That's pretty looking
and
pretty
the
cute.
chain, the turtleneck, the glasses.
Yeah.
It's all
Sir.
Compliments of Joe Shiesty right here.
All right, you guys gotta try this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
While you
sauce.
guys are trying it, I got to.
All right, back. I stirred it up a little bit. Call this my Mongolian wang sauce.
Man, when you pulled that thing, you pulled the lid off a few minutes ago, and
You
the
little
smell
bit of
just
it?
absolutely just exploded up on my face, all over it. It's crazy. Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Whoa.
I like Mongolia. That's all I needed. That's a good sauce, Zachus.
That's a great sauce.
I can't wait to bathe some chicken in there.
Exactly.
It's acidic. It's a little bit sour, and then the spice slowly starts raising into it. Sweet. Man, that's awesome. That's gonna be great on some chicken.
Yep, that's gonna be good
Nothing
stuff.
like watching the Vols just absolutely destroy Florida while eating
While
and
we
waiting to taste them.
destroy some wings,
Yep.
let me tell you.
Oh,
They're
finally
good.
the temperature on the butt's going back up. Ugh.
What was it
going
at?
down? Is it dropping?
It was stuck right below 160.
What's that right now?
163. But it was stuck there for a while.
You got a thing to check here?
I'm
or-
watching it right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
So,
very nice.
about to wrap it.
Let's
Probably throw the chicken on.
get-
We are 2.5 hours out from probably the most important 2, 3, 4 hours of my life up to this moment.
You're a butt rapper?
Huh?
You're a butt rapper?
No, I'm a pretty good rapper, but
Of the butt?
no, I'm not a butt
Get in there
rapper.
and try the sauce.
I'm good at
Mom.
rapping.
Yeah.
Yep, 2.5 hours out. Ready to get going. Ready to wrap up this podcast.
Let me try this sauce.
Yeah. That's a good sauce, isn't it?
Holy
Pretty good sauce, isn't it?
Zach, you Mongolian.
Feller.
All right, real honest thing. Scale 1 to 10. What do you think?
Brother, that's a good sauce.
Based off of other sauces you've had and stuff.
I'm not going to give it a 10.
No, it doesn't deserve.
Can
a
doesn't
10.
exist.
It doesn't deserve a 9,
False.
8, or 9 or either. I don't think.
Pretty good.
Yeah, why not?
Pretty great.
At least not a 9.
It's definitely got that Asian zing.
Mhm. Which
to
is
it.
yeah,
That's what I was
But
going
with
for.
the reason I really like it is it's got the perfect amount of spice.
Yeah.
Like the spice level on it, it gives you a nice little tingle on
Little
the lips
hit.
and tongue.
Little hit and it's out.
I'm not
You
dying.
know how I like spicy food, so that was
Yeah.
hard for me to get it.
Thank you, friend.
Like a good amount, you know.
I'm sure me and all the women will appreciate you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm giving her a solid 9.1. I'm going 8 on it.
I'm going 8.
I would go higher, but since you said it doesn't deserve an 8 or a 9, I'm going 7.9. So if you don't think it deserves it, I'm not giving it to you.
He's just being more critical on his own.
Yeah,
Creation,
I'd give
I
it a
think.
7 personally.
I think.
Well, that means you can improve it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
In the next month or so, I want you to improve that sauce and we will run it back.
Yes, sir.
Until it
I was
gets to
thinking
that
about doing this with some
9.9, baby.
Mongolian beef.
Hey,
You know,
whatever you got to do,
that
man.
thin slice.
Just
Oh.
all right.
All right, boys. We wrapped up. Anything else we want to hit on?
Florida Hate Week.
Florida Hate Week.
National Hollow Week.
Oh.
The Gators are losing because the Vols.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
Yep.
Anything to say, Caleb?
Oh, Rocky
The
Top.
boys love you. Papa loves you. And the Vols are forever.
Zach?
Suck it, Florida.
Beautiful.
2.5 hours out for the rest of my life. Go Vols! Go Vols! Josh Heupel, Joe Milton, you can't stop us. We're coming, Graham Mertz. Go back to Wisconsin. Cause Joshua Josephs and James Pierce are gonna have their way. You will forever remember today. Good night to the last 20 years and hello forever. Good night.
6.5 hours later.
Welcome back. This is Papa's Playoffs Podcast. Coming back to you later in the evening. My name is Ethan. We have Nick.
My name is Nick.
We have Caleb.
Hello.
And we have Zach.
Sounds going.
Tonight was a long and treacherous evening, was not.
It was. Y'all heard what we said, our predictions, all of it.
Tears were shed.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Not
Tears
by
were
me.
shed.
Then reality hit us.
Ethan, you said you didn't shed a tear.
Never did.
He shed multiple.
That's a dang lie. Ethan shed a lot of tears.
He shed a tear and a half, and then some.
I came into his room, and he said, "Boy, am I glad you came in, because I needed this."
Yeah.
I
Boys, I needed this.
I needed this.
needed this, brothers.
Yeah.
Do we give any credit to Florida?
Sure, they won.
Yeah.
Why not?
There was a couple good catches. I'll give them that.
There was several throws and catches, yes.
I don't know why I would.
That were actually good. But there were many that I felt like, I mean, I know Ethan will agree with me, but it felt like there was a lot of calls against Vols and basically
Or
none against Florida.
Non-calls.
Or non-calls. It is everything negative against the
Yeah.
Vols.
Crap calls against the Vols, no calls against the Gators.
It felt rigged.
A lot of the Vols players, it seemed like they didn't even care or try. I mean, literally at the end of the game, the coach called them back. They were already walking down the aisle or the hallway. So, I mean, like...
The tunnel.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to say it was all the refs' fault, but, because I'm not that fan who talks about, oh, this excuse and that excuse and
No.
in your face
Yeah.
Florida fan and in your face this. I'm not that type of person.
No, it ain't that.
Right.
That ain't it.
I know some people who talk a lot of crap, just who as soon as they win a game decide they want to call out people they haven't spoke to in a really long time. I know those types of people, but I'm not one of those.
That type of person.
Yeah, those type of people.
He's a person that posts on their social media, whatever it is,
Yeah.
Snapchat,
Yeah.
Instagram, X, Facebook, whatever it is, and you sit there and you go,
Yeah.
you, that guy over there I don't talk to, you suck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, buddy. Wake up in the morning, put pants on the way I put pants on.
Oh wait.
Try it one time.
Oh wait, you can't.
You can't. You can't do it. All right? Because you know why? You got two hands tied behind your back. That's why.
Yeah.
I got 2 hands opposable to me right now. I can get this pants, pull them up, tie them up.
My bad. But anyway, I don't, I'm not the type of guy, whenever my team wins, I'm instantly going to shout out everyone I know. Even if I barely speak to them,
I think said fans are salty about last year.
Yeah, they had to get it back.
I think they're so salty. Said fans, not naming anyone personally.
Nope.
Said fans are so mad they lost last year. They had to say something this year.
I
I'm
do.
just saying.
Well, I mean,
That's
I could be salty from the last 20 years, but I'm not. You never heard from me.
Like 20
This
years
is
ago.
true.
You never heard from me, so
This is true.
yeah. So the fact that you've got to speak is pretty annoying.
The fact that this has been a
How's your
20-year
thumbs
repetition
feeling?
kind of thing. I mean, I don't know.
Feeling pretty good?
What happened to my thumbs?
I don't know. I thought they broke or something. No?
Was I sucking?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hyping too much.
According to said people, you probably were. I
What
don't know.
happened?
I don't know.
I guess
I'm not just like being.
you couldn't respond.
Yeah,
You couldn't text everyone back when they were saying
because your thumbs broke.
there were reports. They were reporting to you on the game that you were watching. Do you remember this?
Who did that?
I don't know. But you couldn't respond to them. You couldn't say, I know I'm watching the same game as you are, but I can't respond to you about it.
What are you talking about?
Your thumbs are broken.
I don't. Not computing.
Hey, actually, not get what I'm saying.
No.
He literally said that you couldn't.
Oh, right. His words, not mine.
Yeah.
Let me just get a direct quote, actually.
Dude, I'd
hate to
I
misquote.
don't know what you are saying right now.
I'd hate to
I'm not
misquote.
even I'm not even like joking around.
No,
I
no.
don't know what you're talking about.
I guess everybody's phone broke during the game.
Yep.
No, my phone still works.
No,
Man.
another thing about thumbs.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still must be missing this.
I have nothing to be upset about because my dogs won. So
Yeah,
Dogs
you're,
won,
You're
that
in
was
your own
sick.
little separate.
I mean,
I
that
like
was
how
cool.
so and so said for you to stay out of this, yet he tagged you.
right.
I think so and so needs to grow a brain.
I think someone needs to beat Georgia before they talk to me. I'll tell you that right now.
I think someone needs to wait for me to talk to them before they talk to me. Otherwise, like, we aren't friends anymore. If you're gonna, because I have a mental illness. I have a mental illness.
Yeah, but
Anyway, but
Does so and so listen to said podcast?
no,
I actually don't know.
Oh,
there's no way. No.
well, it's gonna be really funny if he ever hears it. So now you know what I think. Congratulations. So
Okay.
I want to go back to the game for a second.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It's fine. I get it.
I was just really mad.
He might listen.
Good. Well, now he knows
If you
how I
do,
feel.
Hey,
So
congrats, and tell you what,
I'm not even putting on a show for views or clicks. Or anything.
retaliate via responding to our podcast. The same.
Give us click.
Yes, please.
Yes, help us with your wrath. But what I was gonna say was one of the first drives of the game when the Florida broke out and they got the touchdown, their first touchdown.
Florida.
Yeah, the Florida.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Florida.
Yeah.
You want to go for the third person? To say it?
Basically.
Come on, you know you want to.
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. So Tennessee guy goes like shoulder checks him, but after he does that, guy doesn't go down, and he's still right there next to him, and he doesn't tackle him, just runs behind him, and then at the last minute, once he's already gained some ground away from him, looks like someone pressed square too early on Madden or something, and just takes like a dive. That right there, that's like what is that? What is Tennessee doing right there? That's not the coach. That's not the refs. That's a player making a poor decision right there.
I don't know.
What was he paid?
I feel like it was too much. Someone was spamming the square and or X button, and you probably saw a whole lot of this to the side, to the back. That's a lot of that, right? How many times do you see a whole lot of this? Did you see a whole lot of this going out? No.
To me, well,
No. Don't care. You didn't see it. You didn't see that.
to me, it's got to be pretty bad to be for me to blame it on refs. And there was some interesting calls. There was some interesting no calls, but I'm not blaming this on the refs. This is on the coaching staff.
Heupel.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's on Heupel. It could be on him or it could be on the OC, and the defensive coordinator obviously wasn't that good either. But
The second half, though.
Yeah.
Second half, they played great defense.
yes, I mean defense was better than offense. That's for dang sure. But oh man, yeah, this is on the coaching staff. And I mean Milton didn't play well either, but also he didn't get to let loose that rocket.
But when he did, it was great.
And the last drive, whenever they
Hey,
were
even
100%.
when he was able to let loose, it was great for Tennessee.
And that's why I feel like in the game against Austin, he was missing throws a lot. But in this game, when he did throw, he landed pretty good.
Can I give you
So
a
he
bright?
just didn't throw.
Can I give you a bright spot?
Tell me.
Squirrel White.
Squirrel.
Squirrel played really well.
Squirrel.
Brew played good too, but I think he got most of his stats when I was already.
I did call for a Brew game, and he did have a good game. Brew had a great game.
Yeah. 94 yards and a touchdown.
Exactly. I did call that, but I did not call a score, as neither did all of us.
No more.
No, none of us did score.
I think, honestly, to me, this is a Billy Napier dub over Josh Heupel, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is really good for Billy Napier.
That's what I'm saying. I still do not believe Florida has a more talented team.
Absolutely not.
No, they don't. Tennessee has a more talented team. Billy Napier outcoached the heck out of Josh Heupel.
Yeah.
Somebody
So,
got
My
outcoached.
whole thing about they have the whole sandwich. They have all the ingredients. They gotta make the sandwich.
Yeah, we're back to the sandwich, huh?
I'm sorry, but they mixed match ingredients this time. They didn't know how to make
They
a
didn't
sandwich.
put the sandwich together.
They didn't know how to make a sandwich together.
Yeah.
When you throw a ball to the side, you're adding cranberry sauce to an Italian sandwich, bro.
Even what?
That's
the
what that
heck
is.
Are they talking about right now?
What do you mean they?
That's what it is.
What do you mean? I'm talking about
Heupel.
you and him.
I'm talking about
You even talking about sandwiches?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
You just said. Yeah, they talk about sandwiches, bro.
Yeah.
I'm calling back to what he was saying.
Yeah.
Pre-game podcast.
And I'm saying, what the heck are they talking about?
I'm glad.
Pre-game podcast. You remember
And
the sandwich talk.
Tennessee lost.
I'm glad I
Again,
can laugh.
So the
about it.
sandwich
Again.
didn't get paid.
They pulled ingredients out of their own nether.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. What do you think specifically
No.
that the coaching staff could have done
Oh man.
going into the second half to
Been
turn the
better.
game around?
I got
They
two,
lost in the
right?
first half.
Throw the ball.
They weren't down enough to completely call it a loss.
Hit him in the chest. Hit him in the chest.
By the
Throw
way,
ball. That's all I got.
this
That's
punter we
two I
got.
gotta say.
This punter we got's rough.
Punter?
The Aussie.
What about him?
He's just not that good. That's all I want to say.
That's it?
Yep, he's not that good.
Can I just say the smoked butt I just ate was absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
We take the good with the bad.
Best part of the night, honestly.
Bad with the good.
Best part of the day was Georgia beating South Carolina, and then after that was eating this absolutely amazing smoked butt that my brother East made.
Don't forget about the chicken, though. Chicken was good.
The chicken was great, and then
Don't care about chicken. I eat chicken every single
Dip
day.
it.
You can cook chicken however you want.
You
it's
gotta
still
dip
chicken.
it in the Mongolian
No,
sauce.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Dip it in
Okay.
Mongolian sauce.
Okay. Dip it in a good sauce. It's good. Chicken
Great.
is chicken, no matter how you cook it.
I mean, I agree.
Chicken.
100%.
It's
Again,
chicken.
it's chicken, but dip it in some Mongolian sauce, and guess what? Chicken 2.0.
The butt was good, though. The butt was delicious.
good.
It was super good. Also, that white chocolate Oreo bar that our man Wesley brought in. That was good, too.
Oh, Wesley brought some great.
Got some trouble there, man.
Get the best of
His name is not Wesley. It's West.
Lee.
No.
Some white chocolate fudge, bruh.
It's
Great.
not Lee. It's West.
Lee. Oh man, what a dude. Brought some great stuff. Great guy. Love the dude. Made the tune for the podcast. Great guy.
Had that awesome question that
Great question,
ponder
man.
the subjective versus objective. Even you remember that.
0 for 3 on fourth downs.
Okay.
0 for 3. The total yards.
Please.
The total yards 387 to 349. Who had the most yards?
Tennessee.
Tennessee did.
Tennessee had the most yards.
Had 40
Undoubtedly.
more yards and lost the game. 100 more passing yards than Florida did.
Where's Austin?
Now, Florida did have 83 more rush yards than us, so that's bad.
No.
Penalties. 10 for 79 on
Right.
Tennessee. 5
Nice.
for 30
Oh, okay, come on.
on Florida.
Are you joking right now?
No.
5 for 30. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah,
No,
it should have
okay.
been. It should have been 11 for
I know he doesn't-
120.
He
Nah.
doesn't want to say anything about the. He doesn't want to say anything about it. But
I'm not
just
saying anything, but I
a
will
little
say,
uncanny, dare I say? I don't know.
and the offensive line was very undisciplined tonight, but I will say that was PI on the defender who got injured that pulled Keaton's jersey back in the fourth quarter. That
I
was
saw that.
pretty obvious. He
I ca-
pulled it back.
Yeah, it was obvious. I already commented. Matt, you already know. The Florida fan.
Sad.
11 uncalled PIs on Florida. I might suggest. Should I call Booby?
I think you should.
He means he's supposed to be coming.
Is he actually coming?
Yeah, unless he lied to me. Time of possession, 22 and a half minutes to 37 and a half minutes. Florida won time of possession. So
Okay.
Listen, he is a diehard Florida fan. And
Well,
that's how they are.
he knew the consequences of talking to me.
That is how
His name is. His address is.
Let's dox him.
You know what I
Let's
love about
dox
this?
him right now.
What I love about this is that I follow him and he didn't.
Well, why would he talk?
Why
to
would he tag you, Zach?
Why would he tag Ethan by the same logic?
Because he's not you. Out.
Wait,
tag me.
What?
Like I follow him, right? And he follows me. And I posted a picture of,
Don't care. That's why. This dude right here, an actual Vols fan, he knows he's a Vols fan. Again, with this dude right here.
I thought he doesn't know him.
He knows enough to know that.
Wait,
He knows
Zach,
of
Zach,
him.
I've been with Matt among many a football game.
Yes.
Many.
Yes.
Who's the biggest Vols fan that I know?
You mean all of us now?
Still this guy. Did you
Okay,
cry
I
tonight?
guess
Did you
Zach
cry?
and Ethan. I guess Zach and
Did you
Ethan
did
are
you
on
cry
the same
tonight, Nick? Did you
No,
cry?
that's not what I'm saying.
Listen. I guess Zach and
I
Ethan
didn't.
are on the same
That's
level.
not what I'm saying.
That's what you just said.
No, it's not what I just said.
He knew who to target again.
What?
Once
Oh,
again.
what'd you just say? What'd you just explain?
I was just saying that all of us know, not just you. All of us know Ethan's the biggest fan. That's what I was saying.
Right, which means Matt also.
You're not the biggest Vols fan,
Obviously,
so why'd you get tagged?
because I'm really close to Matt, and I want the Vols to beat Florida. Obviously,
So there's two things.
Good
Not
point.
close,
Zach,
not fan.
Zach's just not getting it.
I'm just saying.
Why did I get
saying.
tagged?
I'm just saying. I made a post about Florida Hate Week 2, and we follow each other, so we saw it.
So I think I might delete that.
I'm keeping it because it's the dopest picture
I'm
I've
keeping it.
ever posted.
It's for the vibe. And guess what?
There
The
is
timeline
no vibe.
shows that it's storming. That's fine.
There is no
And
vibe.
guess what?
There is only life and death.
Like my photo. It's the dopest photo I think I've ever posted. I got the Air Force. Oh,
Use glasses, Ethan.
I got a black suit on.
Shouldn't we advertise our podcast?
Should we advertise our podcast?
Follow Papa's Playoffs podcast
There we go.
because it is the coolest podcast I think you'll ever listen to, and
Amen.
you'll also get a lot of drama on it.
Hot
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
And I'm not about drama when it comes to football.
Football drama is A-OK.
And I'm saying, hey, you want to be happy about Florida fans want to be happy about them beating Tennessee. Let's just wait. Let's wait until they play. Like who?
Who?
Ooh.
Who are we waiting for Florida to play now? Huh?
I mean,
Who's that?
Florida's not that good, so
But who are we waiting?
I don't know. I mean, they'll probably finish like 7-5 or 6-6 or
That's
something.
not okay. That's not all. We're waiting for them to play the Dog.
That's what you're waiting for.
No, I'm not waiting for that. I won't watch that game.
They're gonna play the Dogs, and they're gonna get trumped.
Well, yeah.
Really?
Really?
What date is this?
I don't know. Look it up. Use your phone.
I just did.
Yeah.
It is October 28th.
It's October 20th.
Next week, Florida's playing Charlotte.
Don't care.
Hey,
But whereas Georgia, I care a little bit. Only because my fella, my bruh, my homie, aka Nicholas, enjoys Georgia. Therefore, I enjoy a little bit of Georgia. Just saying. I'm just saying. I like a little bit of Georgia. So I will be supporting them dogs.
on the bright side, tickets are cheaper.
Know what I'm saying, bro?
This game going on
Nick
behind
knows
us
what I'm
is
saying.
actually like a really solid game. I want to point that out.
I
It
couldn't
is.
care less.
It's a good game.
Ooh,
I
if
mean-
Sanders loses this, it's going to be rough.
I want to be on record saying Georgia is going to trounce Florida.
Yeah, I'll support that.
I want to be on record. And
You
I'm
can't-
sorry to you.
Don't be
They're-
putting
they-
down your lockdowns before the game. Before the week starts? Putting them in lockdowns? Well, what's going on right now? Got this for the Papa's Playhouse pregame podcast. What's going on? Spoilers.
I don't know if we'll actually have
Spoilers.
another.
Yes, you will, Ethan. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Just 'cause-
don't be
hey,
disheartened.
Hey, you could win another week, so don't worry about it. This dude won this week. He won.
He wins every week.
He won.
I win.
Zach
every
kind of
week.
won, but he didn't even get
Hey,
that.
Caleb, I win 20 weeks in a row.
Oh, I got a fun idea.
Hey, guess
What?
what?
Wait, what? What?
Wait for it. Don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Tired too.
That's what I'm saying right there. Don't care. But also,
You kind of do care.
care. I kind of care.
You kind of
I
care.
kind of care because I kind of Jordan. Yeah, kind of care
Because
Ethan,
I-
what's your fun idea?
because you do. Yeah,
We
review the,
picks we
I love my brother.
Let's see if we
do it,
were.
yeah.
You got that me up right here.
Let's see if we were right or wrong.
So you didn't pick Georgia, right, Zach? You picked
Right.
South Carolina.
So he
So
missed
sure
on
did.
that
And
one.
guess what?
Loser. Loser.
I want it to be on record that Nick was sweating.
As the kids say,
He says that he
took the
wasn't. This
L.
man was buckets of
took
sweat.
the L.
It was buckets of sweat. Copious amounts, my friend.
No sweat.
Amazon rainforest.
Nope.
Not as much as I
amounts.
sweat.
Light work. No sweat.
Can we get our fact checker Zachary to look up who won the game?
Yeah,
Please,
exactly.
Zach,
Exactly.
can you
No,
look that up?
Georgia won. Georgia won. There's no denying that.
No. Real
There
fast.
for a bit, South
No.
Carolina was looking like they were going to come out on top, and this man.
I want numbers. Zacchaeus, can you look up real fast the score, Zacchaeus, and read it out loud?
Yeah.
With a very joyful manner.
Can you look it up, please, Zach?
I want that joyful manner to it.
You
Too.
say
I
it
want
however I
that.
want. I'm
I
not
want,
gonna say
want that copious amounts of the score is. I want you to just pour out your mouth, buttery
How about you just
sausage.
tell us who won?
Yeah.
Who
We said
won?
Georgia won.
What was the score?
What was that?
14-24.
Ooh,
And who won?
You know who won. I'm not gonna say
ooh,
it.
that's
I don't think we were talking. I don't think they heard.
I said it clear mic twice.
No, we were talking though.
Georgia.
Yeah.
ooh. Is that like 10 points, my brother?
Yeah.
That's like 10 points.
I'm just saying. It was
Wow.
Like, it was like
That's
14
kind
to
of
3
a lot
for
of
a long
points.
time.
14-3 at halftime doesn't matter to me because halftime's not the final score. So.
No, that's kind of a lot of points there. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like Georgia just took them,
Exactly.
folded them around like little origami, and folded them to their own little play character. That's what they did.
That is what they
That's what they did. Yeah. It's
And-
like,
and
they got the little pocket origami,
Okay.
folded it down to a
Okay.
little bulldog.
All right.
That's what they did.
I will give my credit to Spencer Rattler. He is a good quarterback.
I mean, technically, no, I mean he's good on that. I mean,
that's what he did. Sorry.
Because they played the game
He's a
god.
Gamecock,
Yep.
yeah.
Wrong mascot, buddy.
I mean he's right.
I just
He's
thought,
out of line, but
I
he's
thought
right.
I thought you just went off rip, like
No,
just
buddy.
you're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Cock origami.
Yeah.
No. Do you watch football?
That's funny, man.
What was the other one?
I absolutely love you, Caleb.
North
What team
Carolina
did
and
this?
Minnesota.
We were
We
right
all
on
picked
that.
North Carolina, right? So
Yeah.
North Carolina won.
No, I picked Minnesota.
Oh, well, you're wrong.
I went
Well,
North.
0-2, Zach.
What was the other ones? I want to know if we won
No,
all.
Virginia Tech and Rutgers.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that one.
I picked
Uh,
Rutgers.
Did Rutgers win?
Rutgers won.
did
Did
they?
it?
I don't see it on here.
I think
So me and Nick lost.
I'm pretty sure Rutgers won. They were up big when I looked.
I
Big?
told you I like some
Up big.
Rutgers.
They were up big.
Big?
Big.
I like some Rutgers.
Cared. Georgia won. That's all I care about today.
Arkansas.
You gotta find that one. Tell us the score on that one.
Okay.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
It's the Bubenheimer. He just laughs. He loves it.
Can we pause? Can we pause?
Rutgers won.
Yeah, that's
By how much? Oh, by
This
an
It
embarrassing
is pretty
amount.
funny.
By
Can we
an
pause?
embarrassing. Let's do a little pause here. Yes,
Oh,
Booby is here. It's on.
It is on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say one thing when it comes to flag football that we play 2-3 times a year. I want to say, do not disrespect me. I'm being dead honest, and I'm talking to white team because I've torched you every time I played you, and I'm friends with you. I'm friends with the entire white teams. Do not disrespect me. Because who scores on you every time we play you?
How fast-
That's right. It is me.
How fast are you, Nick?
I don't care how fast I am. I care about who scores, and it's me every time against you, and we win every time.
Do you want to know why, though?
We do win.
Because you're fast. Because you're, like, really fast.
Yeah, sure. And they know it. Austin, you told me though. Was it? I'm not gonna say names.
Most of their team members.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say names, but somebody was like, "Yeah, he does score against us every time." Thank you, but the other guy was disrespecting me, and I am not having it because I literally score against you every time. So say what you want about me, but like don't say, "Oh, just him," because I score against you and I beat you every time.
I don't want to diss y'all because I don't know who you
I'm
are.
done.
White team, I don't even know who you are, but I'm telling y'all. Nicholas, don't doubt the dude. Look him over here.
Can the guy who said that
Look at the
guard
guy.
you?
Nobody on their team can guard me.
Oh, man, that's
You know what they had to do last tournament? They had to put a guy on our team to guard me. He's on our team, but he played for them because our team wasn't
In
there.
the fake tournament.
Yes.
Right.
I'll quote Nick. He said, I can run laps around this fella. So he said, I can run laps around
I
this
feel like I should retire.
No.
I'm fat.
No.
So,
All right.
I'm fat too and I'm still running laps around the white team.
be running back.
I'm just not feeling good today.
It's like a bad day, man.
Today,
The ball's gone down.
at the beginning,
I don't think Kane's like even
at the beginning of this, I
Yeah, quit football.
during the first part, I said we are 2.5 hours away from the rest of my life.
And now the rest of your life is here, and it's not looking too good.
Who gives a crap if we beat Alabama or anybody the rest of the year? It's over.
I just play white team again and beat them again.
BYU beat Arkansas. So we all got that one wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
No Suey?
No suey.
No hog rider? None of that?
What about the other one? What about Pittsburgh? Pitt.
West Virginia.
Pittsburgh.
West Virginia.
Are you serious?
One.
We lost that one as well.
Yeah, we lost.
Pittsburgh lost.
We lost about all of them.
17-6.
So we lost about all of them.
So there we are. Our
Oh,
picks for the day.
Well, that is the Playhouse pregame with the boys. We lost about everything, about 90% of all of it. So, like that's how it goes.
So, you know.
That's pretty
So
sweet.
recap the pregame and this is the postgame. So
This is the post game, pregame, and this is post game. You can tell the moods
Damper.
dampened.
Let's call this and watch Rado.
Let's do it.
Oh, I just...
I love you. The boys love you. Papa loves you, and the podcast is crying.